Hello, hello. My mic was input messed up. So. Anyway, hope everybody's doing well. Joey says hi. Jake. Over here where they can see you. Hi, Joey. Happy almost Friday. You like to shake? Or climb up on me. I guess he can also climb up on me. Alrighty. Oh, high five. High five. Good boy. Alrighty. Hope everybody's doing well. We're gonna do some All-Stars today. It's been a long week. Anyway, what do we have for redemptions? We have Stewie with Pup Cup. Who's ready for a Pup Cup? Joey ready for a Pup Cup? It. Also, Mr. Babbage with the braid. Appreciate it. Hope your stream went well. Also, thanks for the good luck. Now if we could just train you to bring the cup to me when you're done with it. He probably won't do that though. It's like, I'm gonna push it all the way back here. Oh. You're done with that, buddy. Oh, bring it to me. So I can refill it, yeah. Alrighty. What else do we have? We have Droth with the tea. That is still hot. And we have Grim with the curtain lights image with Streamer's Choice. Alrighty. We'll do this one. Alright. We'll go with that. And we have Polly with the VIP badge. And I think that's it. Let's pick a different light color because it kind of, there's a lot of green in that. There we go. We'll go with that. Triforce colored green. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. I guess we won't spend too much time screwing around here. I'll go ahead and get started here in just a second. Where's Joey? Joey, what are you doing? Why are you over there? Come over here. Come here. Come on. He's like, I want to hide though. He's like, I've been in the spotlight for a whole 2 minutes. I guess it's been longer than that, but he's like, I want to go hide now. Okie dokie. I think we are pretty much ready. Fire up the other thing. Clear up my files and we'll get started. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy almost Friday. We're going to do All-Stars, all 5 games warpless. Actually, give me 1 second. I gotta fix one thing real quick. Okay, I think we're ready. So we're gonna do all 5 games with no warps, and looks like I'm gonna do them in order, chronological order. And we'll see how it goes. Joey, what are you doing, buddy? Hope everybody's having a good evening. I will probably stream every day this weekend, as far as I know. I don't know exactly what I'll play just yet, but we'll see. My timer's not working. It is not, is it? Sorry. Now it's gonna work. Okay. Well, we just started the game, so we'll just start over real quick. Sorry. Thanks for telling me that. There we go. What's up, Nick? How are you? So this run is all 5 of the games on the cartridge without warps. Should take about 2 hours and 40 minutes. And Miguel with the Rose, and Penelope with the popular 10 of them, looks like. Ooh, alright. No, not... okay. Just whatever. The Ninja Turtle background. Yeah, I haven't had that one up for a while, so... I like it, though. One's popular, one's super popular. Oh. Yeah, you're right. My bad. So I'm doing without warps, meaning I'm not taking any of the warp zones or warp whistles or Star Road for Mario World. I'm not playing every single level in all the games. Some of them I am, but not all of them. So Say for instance for Mario 3, I play through every world 1 through 8, but I don't have to play every single level within the world. Some of the games are exactly I will play all the levels, like this Mario 1 and Mario 2. I play every single level in the game with those. Ah, dang it. Finally able to catch a stream without having to work the next day. Nice. Oh. What's up, Monkey Ball? Aside from the aesthetic differences, do I notice anything different about All Stars? There's some minor differences, for the most part. Most of them don't really cause much of a gameplay difference. Well, especially for casual play, it doesn't. For speedruns, there are some somewhat significant differences. But yeah, I can pretty easily go between playing the originals and playing the All-Stars version, so it's not, to me, they're not that different as far as how they feel when you play them. The peace signpost probably wasted a second. Yeah. Yeah, maybe so. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that. If I get a good fish here and stuff, I'll try to do some backward snipes here. If I get a good... Oh, here's one. There we go. Can I get another one? Ah, I didn't get turned around. Well, we got one. Where's Chief at? He is back east. I ended up flying back on my trip, so he is out there right now. All right. But thanks for the follows. Feel free to ask any questions you may have about this run in general. Normal. What do you mean by normal? What's up, DJ Mikey? No, this is Mario 1. Lost Levels will be next. Oh, yes. Yeah, no warps. It is warpless today. And 1987 with the Rose. Appreciate it. How many times have I played these levels? Probably thousands at this point. Yeah, the Super Nintendo. How come my PB has milliseconds, but my timer is a sundial? What do you mean? What's up, Stewie? Thanks for the good luck. You pass all the games except for Lost Levels. Lost Levels is a pretty tough game. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, for that layout, I felt like it wasn't necessary, but for the milliseconds, but I mean, you all can let me know if that should be different, if I should include the milliseconds on the timer, but he was stuck on World 5 or 6. Yeah, okay. What's everybody's favorite? So this is the cartridge. This is Super Mario All Stars plus Super Mario World, and some people didn't realize that there was a cartridge with Mario World included on it. But that's the one I'm playing on. So what's everybody's favorite game out of the 5? So it's Mario 1, 2, 3, Lost Levels, and Mario World. Mine's 3. My favorite's 3. Which one's this? This is Mario 1. You don't like All Stars Mario 3? It's fine to me for the most part, except that they made the P-speed noise more annoying. Well, the camera kind of... I don't like how the camera operates in 3 on this version either, but aside from that, I'm fine with it. I'm not taking warps in this run. So for the purposes of this 5-game run, basically what that entails, the category is called warpless, so what that entails is Mario 1, I do play all 32 levels. Lost Levels, I play up to 8-4. Mario 2, I play all 20 levels. Mario 3, I do all 8 worlds, but I don't have to do every single level within the world. And then for Super Mario World, that means I can't take the Star Raid, so I have to take the loop around the map. So it's like 30-some levels. I may try to do a 100% run this weekend. I don't do those during the week just because it's a considerably longer category. But I may do a 100% run this weekend. What's up, Mac? Yeah, this is a speed run, so the point is to get through it as quickly as you can. Within, well, if there are restrictions. So this is warpless, so I can't take the warp zones, but aside from that, I go through them as quickly as I can. Is speedrunning Lost Levels, is Luigi faster than Mario or just easier? That's subjective. Technically Mario is faster. And most runners of the game do play as Mario, but there are some Luigi folks such as myself out there. Honestly, I'm just more comfortable with Luigi because that's who I've always played as in this game. But yeah, most runners prefer using Mario. Who are the other Luigi runners? Other Luigi runners of this game include a Japanese runner by the name of London. There's Big John. Mars has done some runs with Luigi. Goofy Chocobo has done some runs with Luigi. They're all pretty good at it. Yeah, London had the record for Lost Levels D4, all the way Warpless D4 for a while, I'm pretty sure. How close am I to the world record speedrun for all 5 games warpless? I'm, what, a few minutes behind. I have, for all 5 warpless, I have had the record for it before. But that's been a number of years ago. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay, well, I totally just missed the shots on the blooper there. And I still somehow didn't get hit. That was honest. I'm going to be honest. That was pure luck. I shouldn't have made it through that without taking damage. What place am I? Third? Fourth? Third or fourth, I think. For all 5 warpless. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Feel free to ask any questions. I will try to answer them the best that I can. Assuming I don't miss the questions. Do I ever die in this game? It's usually pretty minimal for Mario 1. This is probably my most consistent game of the 5. Lost Levels usually gets me a couple of times. Not always, but Lost Levels is pretty brutal. Mario 2, sometimes I'll have a death or two in there. Mario 3, sometimes. Mario World, that's usually pretty close to 0. And don't forget to follow if you enjoy 2D Mario content. That's the main realm that something was wrong with that. Why was that different? Whatever. I mostly do 2D Mario stuff. I do some other stuff like some Donkey Kong Country or Ninja Turtles. I should probably start playing Mega Man 2 again at some point. Yes, this is the All-Stars version. Mario 64, I don't speedrun the game, but I have played it. I don't think I've played it on stream in a long time, but yeah, I don't know how to speedrun that game currently. I will probably in the nearest future, I probably will learn the at least the 1-star run so I can do the Mario Hour run where you do 6 games in 1 hour, but I'll get there. What's the optimal order of boss stages in Mega Man 2? I think that there's more than one answer to that. I think, well, sort of. And actually, to be honest with you, I haven't done a run of it in some time, and I'm actually kind of drawing a blank on what the order of the bosses I take is. There's comfort in watching this, you can't quite explain it. So the next game, once we finish this level, is Lost Levels, so we'll go through 8, 4 in that one. See if I can get a wall jump here. Ah, I missed it. Alright. Lost Levels is next. Alright. Time for Lost Levels. Knock it off, Joey. Shh. And Bailey with 10 GGs and Nick with 50. Appreciate it. He's thinking of the GGs. What a sweet boy. Thanks, Joey. DJ Mikey with 40. Appreciate it. There was people standing at the neighbor's door outside talking, and it's like fairly close to my window, so that's what he's actually kind of riled up about. I think they're gone now. Doing it with Luigi is crazy. Yeah, that's not the first time I've heard that. Oh, well. No, I didn't want to. Well, whatever. Okay, that's fine. Alrighty. They're gone, Joey. Was the fifth game? It is Super Mario World. So this cartridge has the 4 games plus Super Mario World. So there's a lot of people who didn't realize that was a thing. But what it is it came out later in the life cycle of the Super Nintendo. So it was you could only get the game by, it was like a pack-in game with the bundle. So like you buy the Super Nintendo and it's got a game included with it. So that's how you got this version of the game. Like you couldn't buy it standalone off the shelf. It was bundled with the console. And since it came out later, that's probably why a lot of people didn't know about it. Thanks for all the follows. Appreciate it. Love Luigi. It's your favorite character. I like Luigi. Alright, time for the first water level. The water levels in this game are pretty brutal. And sometimes I get good patterns with the fish, and sometimes I don't. Let's hope for a good pattern. Oh! Okay. No, it's right at the end of it too. All right, so for whoever asked if I ever die, there you go. I died. That's okay. I dodged all that other stuff and then I kind of dropped the ball on that one. Dang it. Oh well. Did Chief stay out east? He did. I ended up flying back, so it is just Joey for now. $32 levels and lost levels. So for this category, we're playing up to 84. This game actually has 52 levels if you do the entire thing. Which, when I do a 100% run, I will do the entire thing. Unfortunately, that's not today, just because across all 5 of the games, it makes it quite a bit longer. But I will do, well, I guess I'm not going to promise, but there's a good chance I will do a 100% run, at least one this weekend. Whoops. So, yeah, this game has 52 levels, so it goes to all the way up to 9-4, and then you have the later worlds, so it'd be A, B, C, and D. What'll be this weekend? Oh, Hundo, yeah. Whoops. Did Joey fly back? No. So I drove out there and I flew back. And Lacey with the pumpkin. Oh, did you hear pumpkin, Joey? Joey likes pumpkin. I should get you a can of pumpkin. It's the right season for it. Make pumpkin cubes. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Ooh, that was so close. All right. Do I know of any new Mario games for the Switch that are like Super Mario Brothers? Yeah, if you have the Nintendo Online service, you can play these on that. You just download the NES or Super Nintendo little emulators and stuff, and you can play these on that. If you're talking about like more actual like modern games, I guess if you're talking about like 2D platformer type games and stuff, like they come out with Mario Wonder, what, a couple of years ago. I didn't. They released like one or two of the new Super Mario Brothers games on it, didn't they? I think they did. What's up, Charlie? You challenged me to play as Mario on Lost Levels next time. I could get through it, maybe not super quickly. I'll probably die a lot, but I haven't played this game as Mario a whole lot, so. They should have made an All-Stars version of Mario Land. That would have been alright, actually, to be honest. Does Luigi jump higher? He does, yeah. Make this look so easy. It's not, especially Lost Levels. That didn't happen. Y'all didn't see that. What kind of controller do I use? It's a Super Famicom controller. Super Famicom is the Japanese Super Nintendo. You have an SN30 8-bit dough. I've got one of those that I bought for the Switch when I used to play Mario Maker 2 a bit. It's a decent controller. Aw, dang it. I got stuck under there. Saw somebody put up a Joey sticker. I play on Super Nintendo, the actual console. Does Bowser have the same hitbox sizes in the NES version? I'm trying to think of the best way to answer that. So I guess the answer I'm going to have, honestly, is in these versions of the games, the hitboxes are more accurate. The hitboxes are kind of garbage in the original game. So, like for instance and stuff, like in the original versions of Mario 1 and Lost Levels, you can take damage, like especially on the left side, you can take damage to Bowser and not actually visually touch him. So like his hitbox on the left hand side is actually larger than what his sprite is. So they corrected a bunch of that stuff like in these versions. So yeah, the water levels have been kind of crap today. So Tommy? How's everybody's evening going? No, don't. Okay, well. Come on, man. Really? Alright, we'll just do the other strat, I guess. It's a little slower, but we'll just do it that way. Oh, things are going okay. Are you asleep? Somebody's asleep. So that's a thing. Not much I can do about that. Sometimes the fish will just pop up and snipe you like that, and there's not really much you can do about that. It's just unfortunate. I kind of do need the star, though, because I don't have any power-ups, so... Ooh, it almost got me again. Super Punch-Out? I don't... Maybe I've played that once a long time ago. I don't remember much about it, though. Dude. Maybe I need to work on this controller, too. I feel like I didn't make a mistake there, but... Shadowrun? Nah. You see people who run Lost Level usually plays the whole game as Small Mario or Luigi. For the most part, you probably don't see a ton of people with as Mario run it small only for most or all of it, but that's fairly common with Luigi, though. But the reason for Luigi is big and Fire Luigi is really cumbersome to control, to navigate the castle levels quickly and efficiently, in that it's hard to make it worth it. It's because of his mechanics, and especially that higher jump that he has. Basically, it means you have to do a bunch of duck jumps and stuff to get through the castle levels quickly, and it complicates it quite a bit. So, any PJs the last few days? No, I haven't bought any lately. Now, as far as PBs, no, I don't think I've had any lately either. Of course, I was gone all of last week, so. This level is kind of tricky. Come on, Bowser, give me a good pattern. Yeah, that'll work. Mario Kaizo games. I've done a few. That's not something I do a whole lot of, but I've played a few Kaizo games. I haven't really done any of the. I've pretty much mostly just done Mario World. And that's the Kaizo games, and that's only like a handful of them. But where do I get the light from? It is a Govee RGB curtain light, is what it's called. So you can make your own little designs and stuff like that on the LED grid and stuff like that. So that's basically what that is. And Serenity with 4 GGs and Nick with another one. What's my favorite Mario game? Mario 3. My favorite speedrun out of the games is Mario 2, but and speaking of Mario 2, that is the game that is up next once we finish 8-4. That one's probably the most fun to show off out of the group too. There's so many cool little tricks in that game. Work? What about what do I do for work? Is that the question? No! Oh, I didn't mean to bounce on the Koopa. Dang it. Oh, that sucks. Alright. I will not tell you where I work. I will tell you what I do. I'm a IT systems administrator, so for those of you who don't know what that is exactly, I mostly deal with servers and computer infrastructure and stuff like that. So I'm not help desk. Like I'm not the guy that you call if like you get locked out of your account or your email doesn't work and stuff like that. Well, not generally. So I do a lot of back end server infrastructure work. I have my own office. Yeah, that is true. I do have my own office. It took him. Alright. Mario 2 time. Unix system engineer. Alright. Definitely the NSA. Next with 50 GGs. Alright, gonna try to do a trick here. And you can clip through the floor like that with the help of the potion, and it puts you right there. So you can also clip through this one, but I'm not super consistent at it with this version of the game, so I skipped that one. And Chaos with the redemption for the current lights for to switch it to Phanto. Alrighty. Alright, so for this level, yeah, you can ride the carpet, or we can just take Luigi and we can just jump on the Bezos and do that. And we're going to pick up the key. You're supposed to take it and open up the door, but we have different plans. We're going to take the key with us. And skip that whole lower section. And we're going to use it on the Birdo fight. Boom. There we go. Switch it to Phanto. Bailey with 45 GGs. Appreciate it. Joey is now trying to hide. Alright, so we're going to do another trick. I'm going to try to do another floor clip. This one's really tough. And it might take a few tries for me to get it. Or I could get it the first try. That also works. So what that does is that I don't have to go up top and grab the key and come all the way back down and deal with Phanto. So that is a very hard trick to do. It took me forever to get consistent at that trick. It looked very smooth and probably not too bad, but that's a really difficult trick to do. All right. Pretty good World 1. Hi, Joey. Can I help you? What is it? What do you want? What's up, Denim? Because there's about a trick to every level in this game. So what I'm trying to set up to do here is collect the last cherry. So in this game, if you collect 5 cherries, you get a star. That's how that works if you didn't know. So if things go right here and the star actually spawns for me, and it did, if I can get there quickly enough, I can take out Birdo just with barely enough star power left. And we should be good. And Polaro with 100 bits. Appreciate it. We'll give him a carrot. You want a carrot? You got to come out from hiding if you want a carrot, Joey. What's up, El Tigre? Thanks for the good luck. It was Evie that had to have the surgery. Oh, that is not. Oh, come on. There we go. Don't forget to follow if you enjoy 2D Mario content. I still owe you a carrot, Joey. We'll get that to you here in a bit. Sounds like we hit a goal. Usually a question I get is, why am I using Toad so much? The reason for Toad is... Also, you'll notice I carry objects with him a lot. So he's the only character that does that, but he runs 20% faster when he's carrying objects. So that's why you see Toad used a lot in this run. Alright, here's a quick strat for this guy. If you just jump in here and toss that guy against the wall, you'll get a quick, easy knockout right there. Alright, so here's the one level I actually use the princess on. Her floaty mechanic has a benefit on this level. And it's good for that section. So I'm going to do another little trick here. So what I did there is when you let go, by moving left or right, when you let go of a ladder or vine, you have a small window of opportunity in which you can jump in midair, and what that allows me to do is jump on top of the wall. Ah, that's too early. Dang it. Alright, kind of slow, but it'll do. But yeah, take that small window of opportunity to jump on top of the wall and you can run across the top of it. So. Now we're going to switch to Mario. Don't forget to follow if you enjoy. Happy almost Friday. I guess, well, on the East Coast, I guess it is Friday now. So there's a couple things with this level. So people who played this level know you're supposed to get that key and unlock the door. However, if you take this guy and you climb up through here, and you can do this with any of the characters, but if you just toss this guy over here and do a charge jump, when he jumps high up in the air, you can just not have to worry about that whole key section, and you just keep going up through here. So that's the first trick. The second trick is I'm going to try to get a setup to take out Mouser with the star. I also risk locking the game up if I do it wrong. So let's see how this goes. That's good. We got it. And Penelope with some populars and a heart me. Should make a clip of it going well. That actually did go extremely well. So if I screw up that trick, what happens? If I screw up that trick, the part of it is like where you re-enter that door and all that stuff, and I have to go back down the ladder. If I screw that up, what happens is it puts me back in the previous room, but it puts me in the ceiling, and it's just a wall up there, so you're stuck in the ceiling and you can't get out of it. And and there's no timer in this game, so you can't wait for the timer to run out. And if you do the little code to do the intentional deaths and stuff like that, when you respawn, it still puts you stuck in the wall. So basically, if you screw that up, you're completely screwed. So, but thankfully, it went well. We're going to set up for another star strat here. Now, this one I knew how to do this one as a kid. I mean, I'm going to do a little faster than riding the little cannon. But if you get a star here, you can pretty easily make it to Birdo with the star power and get there in time. This one's not that hard to do. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Now we'll switch to Luigi. Don't forget to follow if you enjoy the stream. Alright, so what I'm trying to set up here is after the third hit, he splits into 4 little fireballs, and I'm going to try to get them all to line up in the same spot. Like that. And that makes it much easier. It makes it a much easier boss fight. Yes, this is warpless, so no warps. This level, not really much to this one. I just use Luigi and jump across it. No crazy tricks with this one. What's up, audio? Thanks for the good luck. Whoops. I don't have a button to do clips on my Stream Deck currently. I just have to go back and do it later. Is there a world record for this? Yes. It is a few minutes faster than mine. I've had the record for this all 5 warpless category a few times, but I don't currently have it. I'm probably in 3rd or 4th place for it now, I think. Alright, so that little trick I did to jump on top of the wall, I'm doing that same thing here. It allows me to get up the vine quite a bit faster. And Nick and Kevin with the heart me. Sounds like we hit a goal. Thanks for the 50 GGs. Is Joey owed anything? Oh, I still haven't given him his carrot from earlier. I forget. No, don't go back in the door. What are you doing? Oh, come on. Alright, that was a slow Birdo fight. This may have to... I don't have much time in between levels to try to dig the treats out of the bag. He gets a cookie? Okay. Does this play exactly as the NES version? There are a few differences. It mostly plays about the same, especially on a casual level. But when it comes to speedruns, there are some significant differences. All right, so we're going to do another little trick. So we're going to do a thing called the fast carpet glitch. So I'm going to knock the guy off the first one, spawn a second one, and hop back on the first one, and we go zoom on the carpet. Oh, come on. No, not... Alright, not the fastest, but... Joey, carrot time. Sit. The speedrunner loses fun after you do it so many times. It's possible to get burnt out on it, yeah. And I have. I've been burnt out on these before. And sometimes you gotta take a break from it, but I've also learned how to kind of mitigate that a bit over the years, so. But it's possible, yeah. And Eddie with the heart me, welcome in. Also, don't forget to follow if you enjoyed the stream. Ooh, that was so close. Alright. Catch, Joey. Good boy. Sorry for the delay on the carrot. I got a lot going on. Alright, 6-2. So, you're supposed to just casually ride one of these birds across, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do this instead. If this looks terrifying, it is. The first half is the tougher part. This part's not as bad. Whoop. I grabbed the orb. Thank you. Alright, we owe you a cookie, don't we, Joey? You want to sit like a good boy? Sit. Sit. Joey, sit. I'm not going to give it to you if you're not going to sit. And, yeah, you can do that too. Jump on the potion in midair and jump over the wall. The alternative is you just take the sand underneath, but... Oh, dang it. That was kind of sloppy. Sit, Joey. You want a cookie? You gotta sit. Sit. Thank you. Catch. Good boy. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Alright, so we can skip this lower section by just jumping on top of that sniffet there. Yeah, don't have to deal with that lower section. That lower section, for people who have played this game, probably remembers how much that sucks. So yeah, thankfully I can just do that. Now, if I had Toad or Mario, I'd still have to go and play that section, but... Alright, one more level, and then we're moving on to Mario 3. How many techniques did I find out on my own? Not a ton of them. Dude, come on. There we go. You actually feel sorry for the game at this point. I'm playing on Super Nintendo, the actual console. Alright, so it takes 6 vegetables to take out wart, so if we get a clean fight here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I'm going to make this one. Nah, we'll just wait that one out. 5. Yeah, that 5th one is difficult to get because of the lower angle of the bubbles. Sometimes I can get that, but it's a tough one. So, all right, on to Mario 3. Nick with the 50 GGs, appreciate it. Hi, Joey. What do you want, buddy? Yeah, this is my favorite Mario game. Did I play this all the time as a kid? I played it a lot, yeah. By using the flutes? No, so this is warpless, so I'm not permitted to use the flutes. So this one, Mario 3 should take about, for this category, it should take about roughly 55 minutes. And I shorted that jump. All right. All right, that's much better. All right. So I'm going up here and I'm picking up the flute. I'm just not allowed to use it, but this finishes the level faster than doing the boom boom fight, but I'm still not permitted to use it, but I can collect them. Yeah, they did make the peace beat sound a little more annoying in this one. You didn't know there was one there? Yeah, so that's one of 3. Most people know, I guess the most commonly known one is the one in 1-3, where you stand on top of the white block and you duck and you go behind the scene and all that stuff. So that's one. The one you just saw me gets the second one, and then the third one is you have to have a hammer, but you have to break a rock in World 2, and behind it is a set of Fire Bros, and if you defeat them, you'll get the third flute. And Channeth the Heart Me, appreciate it. Welcome in. Why am I not permitted to use the flutes? Because that's what the category I'm playing is called warpless, so that means I can't use warps. And what that means in this game is I can't use the warp whistle. So I have to play all 8 worlds. I don't have to play every single level within all of them, but I do have to play all 8 worlds. So that's what that means. And Shannon with 16 GGs. And Nick with 4 GGs. Speeds with 5. What does that say? Goat? I think it says goat. Much appreciated. Huh? Made a redeem to put the hat on. Okay. My favorite one to play. So overall, Mario 3 is my favorite. Just overall. As far as the speedrun, in just a speedrun sense, Mario 2 is actually my current favorite. The OG one? Okay. Ooh, we'll put on the hat. I will return with the hat. Okie dokie. Can't speed run the ship. Yeah, there's not really anything I can do to make those go faster. Do I play any Kaizos? I've played a few Super Mario World Kaizos, not the really difficult ones like Grand Poo World and stuff like that. Well, you know what? I take that back. I've made an attempt, but it was. I like a good challenge, but that's a little more over the top for me to enjoy those, just because me spending hours trying to get halfway through the first level in the game is, after a while, that's not really fun to me anymore. So, some of the not nearly as difficult ones I've played, like what have I played? Akagare, Quickie World 1 and 2. I think there's another one I've played, and I can't remember the name of it. Did I play Jump? You know what? I never did finish Jump. I should go back and do that at some point. Do I have a Mario hat? I have a Luigi hat, somewhere. I don't think I have a Mario hat, though. Maybe I should put that in the rotation, though. The Luigi hat. Glad you all like the hat. Don't forget to follow if you enjoy the stream. I will be, at least one night this weekend, I will probably be doing the 100% run of this category, which means I do pretty much everything as far as levels are concerned. So that one makes, so this category, doing it warpless, but not necessarily every level across all the games, is, this will take about 240. But doing 100%, which means every level in every game across the board, that'll take me a little over 4 hours, so that's kind of tough for me to do on a weeknight. But I will probably do one of those this weekend. Yeah, I didn't want the star, and I still got the star anyway. Dang it. Joey should get a hat. Joey doesn't like hats that much. Speaking of Joey, where is he? Oh, dang it. Alright. Yeah, I'm playing on original console. If I've been to Universal Studios Mario World, I haven't been to Universal Studios since I was a kid. I don't think that existed then either. Joey, you go lay down. Go where people can see you. The people want to see you. Yeah, that's how that goes. Joey. Go dog bed. Dog bed. Dog bed. On the dog bed. That's beside the bed. On the dog bed. On the dog bed. Thank you. Okay. Hi, Joey. What's up, buddy? No, stay there. Thank you. Good boy. Here, if you can stay there and not hide from the camera, we'll give you this carrot. Can I trust you? I can trust you? For April Fool's Day next year, I should play Doki Doki Panic. It's been a while since I've played Doki Doki Panic. Like the actual Doki Doki Panic. Alright, let's see if we can get P-Speed on this. This is kind of tough to set up. Oh, well, yeah, that's not going to work. Alright, never mind. Messed it up. Oh, come on, fish. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, God. Okay. That's unfortunate. And that Hammer Brother ran away off to the other side of the screen. That's not a good thing. That's actually kind of bad. So I'm hoping he comes back. Am I on track to beat my PB? I am not ahead at the moment. And Bailey with the heart me. Appreciate it. So feel free to ask any questions if you have any. Yoshi's Island? I have. Yep. Oh, why did I... Well, one of those Hammer Brothers has a hammer that I kind of really need. This may be a waste of my time, but anyway. So I'd really like that other Hammer Brother to come back, and I'm gonna figure he's maybe at this point not going to. But what it is I need the bridge to be down so I can skip 3-6 and go across the bridge. I guess we'll give it one more shot and we'll see what happens. So if he doesn't come back, I'm gonna have to jump into the pit and lose my power-ups in a little bit of time. And he didn't come back. Sweet. Alright, so we get to do this. I need the bridge to be down. That's why I have to do this. Don't really have much of a choice. Have I played Cool Spot? No, I have not. Since he's right there, I guess we'll go ahead and... we'll take the star. Why not? I mean, I guess I could have skipped it, but... whatever. Also, for those of you who haven't noticed or not entirely sure what it is, so I do have a controller input display that's, for those of you on the vertical layout and stuff, it's to the right of my face and all that stuff, but it's a controller and stuff, but you can see what buttons I'm pressing as I play, if you didn't happen to notice that. Alright, so the windy fight's a little scary. Well, just overall, I'd prefer to have the fire flower because I can use fireballs. But since I don't, I'm gonna have to stomp. And it's hopefully I got the timing right for it because it gets kind of crazy if she managed to throw like all three of those rings out and they're flying around the screen. That gets pretty chaotic pretty quickly. So hopefully I can not let that happen. Okay. Okay, cool. Do I like Wendy's? It's okay. I mean, for a fast food place, it's okay. What's my PB with warps for all 5? I think it's 45 minutes and 45 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. It's not faster to jump for the wands, well, with one exception. So we'll just stick to the simpler answer. So not really. And the reason for that is it deals with the speed that Mario falls. during that cutscene, so you want him to be as close to the ground, as close to the bottom of the screen as possible. So that's, well, that was unlucky. So that's why we don't jump for the 1, is because if we jump, yes, you grab it a little faster, but it takes longer for him to fall down to the bottom of the screen. So that's why, basically. Alright, so this guy should have the cloud. Thanks for all the follows. Much appreciated. This level's different from the original, that the water level's a lot lower right there. Because when you spawn on this level in the original version of the game, you land into the water, but for some reason, and I don't really know why, they changed the level of the water in this version. Alright, so this one has, it's either going to be a P-Wing or a star. I'm not sure which one it is. It's the star. I would have rather had the P-Wing. I mean, I may have to be forced to play the other one too, but we'll see. Well, looks like I have to play, have to fight him too. Alright. So, as far as the wear and tear on the controller, so things do wear out, right? So I don't replace the controller, like the whole controller. I replace the silicone pads that make the that are in between the board and the buttons. So there's a little, well, we call them rubbers as well and stuff, but there's little silicone pads that go under each of the buttons. So they eventually wear out. They can get like tears in them and stuff, and they stop responding properly and things like that. So I just open the controller and I replace those. I don't replace the entire controller. Because, I mean, if everything else is fine with the controller, you can just replace those pads and you're good to go. So I do periodically have to swap those out. Yeah, because especially when they get worn out, they have a tendency to like kind of tear, and when they do, it's just like it's very sometimes unpredictable if the button press will actually register or not. So yeah, like if you've got one of these old systems and your controller feels like crap and it doesn't seem like it's always responding to your button presses and things like that, it's probably because the silicone pad, membrane, whatever you want to call it, has probably been worn out. And they're not hard to replace. You get a little screwdriver, take the screws out, pull out the board, and clean all the clean all the stuff with a little bit of rubbing alcohol and stuff like that, just to get some dirt off and things like that. Put the new pads in and put the controller back together. It's pretty straightforward. Console or ROM? This is on console. What's up, Mark? Oh, for whoever said I need to slide down the hills, you'll get to see me do that in the next, not this level, but the next one. Well, assuming I don't screw up and fall to the bottom. I'll do a backwards jump. Or backward slide down the hill. Alright, backward slide. Here we go. How do I feel about repurposing retired workstations as home servers? Depending on what you're wanting to do with it, I mean, I've done that. I've totally done that. It's a new hobby. Nice. Yeah, if you're wanting to set up stuff like a little file server, or file server / NAS type thing, if you're wanting to set up a Plex setup, it can be good for that too. You know, I mean, it also depends on what the specs are, right? But yeah, you can always find uses for older equipment. Aww. I want to try this. No, I don't. All right. Oh, he was supposed to duck there, and he didn't. Dang it. That's okay. I don't know why I slowed down there. I didn't need to. Oh well. Don't forget to follow if you enjoy the stream. There we go. Whoa. All right, so I do need to fight that Hammer Brother. Well, it looks like I don't have an option anyway. But he's got a music box, and I didn't fight the one in World 2. So I do need to fight him anyway. And we're going to cloud over 5-9 because screw that level. Musical cheese. How long did it take me to learn all the levels to run it this fast? I would say that the majority of the strats that I learned for a lot of these levels, I probably learned within the first 6 months of me speedrunning these games. Now, I mean, over the years and stuff, yeah, I've improved things and switched to different strats and things like that, but the bulk of it probably really happened in the first 6 months. What does the music box do? The music box puts the Hammer Brothers to sleep for 2 turns. So if you pass over them while they're asleep, you don't have to fight them. So that's what that does. So for the uses in the speedrun is we don't... I put the 2 to sleep in the bottom half of World 5. I don't need the items that either one has, so it's not worth it for me to play them. So I just have them take a nap and just go on by. So Dr. TP, didn't the Mario start screen at every level? Yeah, that's part of what makes the All-Stars version slower than the original version. You've got the Mario Start thing, and there's also extra little transitions between like the doors opening and things like that. So all those little things end up making this version of the game slower than the original. Like the frame rate and all that stuff is the same. It's just those little extra things they added make it slower. So we're gonna break the rock here. Which Mario game's my favorite? Mario 3. And Zesher with 50 GGs and Nick with 7. Alright, so a little bit of fun here. We'll take some damage and get through here quickly, because it's a lot faster than riding the little elevator platform thingy. But the fun thing is, if you are quick enough, there's a star here, and if you can get to Boom Boom in time, you have to be pretty quick about it. But if you get there in time, you can just crash right into him, like that, and that's it. Would I ever consider speedrun the GBA versions of Mario 1 through World? I've only played the GBA version of Mario 3. Well, I played a little bit of 2. I don't know. I don't have a super big interest in those. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe someday. I loved it. The voices are something. In the Mario 2 one. The voices are definitely something. Alright, so I need some input from the chat. When I get the Bowsers at the end of the game, do you want me to try to take him out with the hammer suit or fireballs? If it's going to be the hammer suit, I kind of need to know, like, before I get to the end of this level. Or would you rather see fireballs? Looks like it's mostly hammer suit. Alright. Alright, we'll pick up a hammer suit for later. didn't want to have to do this fight, but looks like I have no choice. That hit was intentional, by the way. Oh, I messed up. No. Okay, well. Alright, whatever. You actually learned the fortress from me. Yeah, well, it's the first time I did that. I've done that strat where I do the third section underneath. I know Mitch used to just give me crap for doing that strat because I guess he doesn't like it. I mean, it's probably a little faster to go up top and all that stuff, but I like doing that bottom strat. And yeah, I remember Mitch used to give me a bunch of crap about it. So the thing about this game is I'm intentionally losing the tail because it's slow. I mean, it's got some useful scenarios and stuff like that, but overall, I don't really keep the tail because you move quite a bit slower, especially like when you jump and you try to fly with it and stuff. You slow way down with it. So for just running through most of these levels, it's not particularly useful if you're trying to do it quickly. Anyway. No, I can only keep up with so much chat at once. What's your question? Alright, so the next level is 7-1. So what I do is I try to clip through the wall. So you all can guess on how many tries is it going to take me to jump through the wall. A try being each jump that I try to do into it. So how many tries do you think it will take? Seven, 13. Well, messed up the setup, but okay. 7, 13, 2, 8, 1. One's always a good one for that. 8, 1, 100. What is the most, I mean, what's the most attempts I've ever done at that? Probably in the 40s, I think. 4, 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I jumped too early. 5, 6. That's okay. That's not great, but it's not bad. Can I confirm that it's live? Yes, this is a live stream. Alright, so for this one, we're going to use a star. And if you all remember, there's a bunch of hidden music blocks that you have to activate to get across. Unless you can get some speed and you can jump over it like that. That damage I don't care about. It doesn't matter. That's basically one of those, if that piranha plant happens to be there and I take damage, I don't really care. I don't need it anyway. That's not a warp. No. Not in the definition of the leaderboard stuff. It's not. So like I'm not skipping worlds and stuff like that. It's just, I mean, it's a shortcut to the end of the same stage. So it's a little different, but yeah, I mean, it's subjective, right? Like you can make arguments both ways for that. But for the purposes of the leaderboard, that's not considered a warp. So we're going to skip this level because I hate that level. I don't know anyone who actually likes that level. And if you do, well, I guess it'd be the first that I know of. So we're going to use a P-Wing here. You have to fly to finish this level, so why not use a P-Wing? Am I doing a speed run? Yep. Alright, so for the next one, we're going to P-Wing over this one. Like how I clipped in 7-1, you can also do that here. But if you didn't know you could P-Wing over this level, you just equip one and you just fly over it. But that clip that I did in 7-1, you can do it here as well. But yeah, if you didn't know you could fly over this one, you can do that. And now for one of the most difficult ones for me is this level. And, well, I already messed up. Alright. Ooh, okay. Well, we made it. That's a really tough level. Alright, so we're gonna skip this one. Never mind, I guess we're gonna play them both. Oh no. Alright. Alright, so we're going to do another little trick of where you can clip through this if the game decides to let me through. Oh, come on. I think I'm jumping too late. Oh, this game's being hateful today. Come on, let me through. Wow, this is particularly bad. I've usually made it through in fewer attempts than that. There we go. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna skip the clipping through the last two, just because this is going rather poorly. What's up, Future? How are you? Kind of. There's a little more to it than that. Of whether it lets you through or not. But it is partially timing. Put this guy to sleep, and we'll move on to the airship. Thanks for all the follows. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Happy Friday. Or almost Friday. I guess it's almost Friday for me. Yeah, you can use the music box on the Dude, I really just jumped into that. Yeah, you can use the music box on the plant levels. Somebody's falling asleep. Is it Joey? Alright, so on to World 8. Which has a bunch of auto-scrollers, which... I wish they could have had a few less auto-scrollers for World 8, but that's what it is. You like the Game Shark code that makes you have a feeling to start at the same time. Yeah, it's a little handy. Your dog loves watching for Joe, but I think Chief's her favorite. Fair enough. Alright, so can I take out the boomerang bro before he throws the boomerang? And nope, not this time. So Super Mario World is next after this to finish up the 5-game run. I used a SNES controller. I'm using a Super Famicom controller, which is the Japanese Super Nintendo. But yeah, is swimming under faster? No, it's not. Yeah, it doesn't change the speed of the scrolling. So yeah, it's not faster. Sometimes I swim under the second boat here. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I've elected to not do it this time, but. Oh yeah, so the hand levels. So after this level, you have the 3 levels that have the hands and pull you into it. How many of those levels are going to pull me in? So the answers are usually between 0 and 3. 0 being ideal. But how many do you think? Nobody gonna guess 0? Okay. Well, let's see what we got. Oh, there's 1. Have I gotten 0 before? Yep. Actually, I think I got 0 yesterday, didn't I? I think I got a no hands run yesterday. Is there a way to time it so that the hands don't grab you? See, okay, so I got to skip the middle one. So it looks like the answer is going to be 2. Is there a way to time it? Not that I'm currently aware of. As far as I know, unless something's changed and I haven't been made aware of it and stuff, there's not really a realistic way to manipulate that factor of the game. So it's each one's a 50-50 chance on whether or not it pulls you in. Here's everybody's favorite level, this airship. Maestro, been trying to SMB 3, any percent, no wrong warp, any tips for the airships? Learning where the platforms are going to be, like for me personally, learning where the platforms are going to be and trying to stay to the right on the screen as much as you reasonably can, I feel like helps because it gives you more time to react to the rocky wrenches. That's how I play it. So I feel like that's the bigger thing and all that stuff. That staying as far to the right as you can, knowing where the platforms are, just, have that memorized. I feel like that helps quite a bit. Oh, the sun blocked my fireball. Crazy jump. So the goal here is to get to the final door in this one P-switch cycle. And there we go. How are we looking towards a PB? I am currently behind. Don't forget to follow if you enjoy the content. Let's see if we can get up top of the tank here. Yep, there we go. Alright, one more level, and you all elected to go with the hammer suit, so we're going to go with the hammer suit. Ah, I didn't get the wall clip there, but that's okay. Oh, come on. Dude. There we go. Ah, come on. Kind of messed up there. Alright, here we go. Goodbye, Bowser. And there we go. Alright, Mario World. No, we're not done yet, Joey. Joey knows the end of the game. Sounds, so that's why he's getting excited. Hi, Joey. Hi, buddy. What we doing? Want to sit? Sit. Shake. Good boy. And Nick with 50 GGs. Appreciate it. Alright, so since we're doing the warpless category, what that means for Super Mario World is I'm not allowed to use the Star Road, so we're going to take the loop around the map. So we're going to go through Vanilla Dome, Forest of Illusion, Chocolate Island, all that stuff. Hi, Joey. What's wrong, buddy? He's owed a cookie. All right. I think I'm going to have to stock up on some more cookies tomorrow because I think we're about out, Joey. Or well, maybe tomorrow or Saturday, whichever. You ready for a cookie? Is that the last one? I think that's the last cookie. Here, sip. Take it nice. Good boy. So this is Joey. For those of you who doesn't know who this guy is, this is Joey. Tell you about 95 Lunar Dragon. Okay, so there's a category for we're talking about just Super Mario World. So there's a category that's called 95 Exits Lunar Dragon. So basically what that means is the 95 exit part. Of course, a lot of you may know that there's 96 exits in this game. So what 95 exit is a no cape category. So I'm not permitted to use the cape at all in the game. Yeah, you can still fly with Yoshi with like the wing, or like with the blue shells and stuff. You can still do that, but you can't use the cape at all in the run. So there's one exit that you can't get that requires a cape, and that's the one to get to the top secret area. So you can get all but one of the exits with no cape. The Lunar Dragon part of it is along with the no cape restriction, you have to pick up all the dragon coins, like the little dragon coins, or some people call them Yoshi coins, in the game. You have to pick all those up, and then the little 3-up moons that they have in the game, you have to pick up all of those too. So it's I have not learned that yet, but that will be coming. That will be coming in the next several weeks. Joey, why are you complaining? Silver Yoshi, dude, why don't you go lay down? Joey's being sassy. The Silver Yoshi thing, I don't remember the specifics behind that. I did it by accident once and all that stuff. Joey, dude, stop. I don't owe him anything, do I? I don't think I do. Yeah, we'll zoom in on you, Joey. Yeah, so you fly up top here to get the top secret area exit. Yeah, you have to have a cape to do that. So that's the one exit in the game that you have to have a cape for. Oh, the Silver Yoshi thing. Yeah, that's a glitch. Sorry, I think I didn't I think I got distracted and I didn't really explain it. But I don't know the details of... Well, I guess I did know the details of how it worked, but it's been a long time, so I don't really remember that well. But... So this run for Mario World, since the cape is kind of OP in this game, I'm going to just simply fly over some of the levels. So some of the levels may not be that interesting. But sometimes I do get the question of how do I maintain flight like that? Because yeah, when I was a kid, I couldn't do that. So if you watch my little controller display, you can just see that I'm just tapping left in a rhythm to maintain the flight. And that's basically all I'm doing. There's one of the moons. Alright, this one's a little more interesting though. See if we can fly up through the vertical section. Oh, well, I messed that up. There we go. Also, here's the fast way to take him out. 2 fireballs and a stomp on the head. 1, 2, stomp. And there we go. That's the quickest way to take him out. That also works on Ludwig, and it also works on Roy. So, but yeah, that's the quickest way to take them out, and honestly, probably the easiest way to take them out too. Mario 64? No, I don't know the speedrun for Mario 64. If GameCube has an emulator, if you're asking if there's a GameCube emulator, because the way it was worded, it sounded like an emulator that you can load on the GameCube. But if you're talking about a GameCube emulator, I think Dolphin's the best one. It does GameCube and Wii, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, the Dolphin's the best one for that. I don't actually. That's the only one that I know of. There's probably others, but unless something's changed, I think Dolphin's the best one there is for GameCube and Wii. You would have jumped on those green diving boards at least 3 times each. Those things are kind of finicky, honestly. You can't watch a movie anymore, but you can watch this guy play all Marios for 2 hours. I kind of get that, though. I'm like that in some ways. Like some things, it's easier for me to watch and stay or pay attention to and things like that. You like that Yoshi can eat the dolphins in the Japanese version, but not the international. Yep, that is a thing. So the dolphins in the couple levels back, in the Japanese version, you can take Yoshi and actually eat those dolphins, but otherwise, in the other versions of the games, like the US version, you can't do that. Alright, so we're going to try to take out Reznor rather quickly here. And let's hope for good fireball patterns. Yeah, that's fine. Sometimes the fireball patterns are really nasty. And I'll end up running into them and stuff like that. But that was a good pattern. This is the first live that's ever caught your attention. Ah, glad you're hanging out. Glad you enjoy it. And now we're on a 2-minute long auto-scroller. I try to, I mean, it's limited on doing interesting things in a level like this, but I try to do a fun few things and stuff. We'll try to pick up some extra lives for no other reason than to just do it. But you hated this level? Still hate it this day. I'm not a huge fan of this level either, to be honest. But alright, so when I was a kid, this is how I used to try to fly through the levels. I would do like back and forth on the D-pad like this. This is how I used to fly when I was a kid. And you like kind of keep dropping and stuff, but yeah, that's how I used to fly through the game. Alright, so this level's fun. Ah, dang it. And just like with Morton, 2 stomps or 2 fireballs and a stomp on the head, and there we go. What's the ratio of memory to reaction when I do this? It depends on the game. Mario World doesn't really have a lot of randomness to it, as far as like enemy patterns and stuff like that. Oh, some of the things like the Reznor fireballs and stuff like that do. So some of that's kind of reactionary, and then a lot of it for this one is kind of muscle memory, memorization, however you want to put it. Alright, so we're going to pick up Yoshi. And he's going to be useful for the next level. Not you, Joey. I said Yoshi, not Joey. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, no. Oh, well, I guess we're... Oh boy, that's not cool. Well, I'm gonna have to come back for Yoshi. Dang it. Oh, alright. Well, mistakes were made on that. So we'll come back and get another Yoshi. Let's hope that person lost in Force of Illusion is still here. Alright, gotta go back for Yoshi. So you can see the route. Alright, so I'm going to try to do some shenanigans here and clip through the wall. And it involves Yoshi. So let's see. And it kicked me back out, so we're going to try it again. And it kicked me back out. So this is kind of random based in whether or not it kicks me out of the wall. And it's decided that it's going to be hateful to me today. There we go. So what that does is it allows me to swim under here. So I don't have to go all the way twisting and turning through this entire level. So I can pick up this block and we can go faster. But yeah, so I can just swim down here. Ooh. Well, okay. Well, I guess I need to go back and get a cape now. Because apparently I've... okay. Well, falling apart here late in the late game. But I do occasionally speedrun Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2. I've not put the amount of time into those that I've put into these. But I do occasional runs of those. Alright, so we're going to pick up another quick cape because I'm an idiot and I ran into the fish. Alright, so seemed like an exit a lot of people got that kind of missed and all that stuff to get out of the Forest of Illusion is the secret exit for this one. There's a big tall pipe here at the end of the level. And if you go down here, you got to spin jump on these blocks and pick up the key. So that's how you get out of here. And so the next level is rather precise. And if I screw it up, I'm probably not going to survive. So let's see how it goes. Oh, come on. I was just a little bit too high when I ran into those spikes. Rest of it went fine. It's just that one little part. Nah, I still got through just fine. I'm gonna have to try to no-cape the next level though. Yeah, because at this point I don't really want to backtrack for a cape, so we're gonna try to no-cape this level, and we'll just try to pick up one at the next convenient spot going forward. Oh, dang it. Oh, alright. I don't really need the fire flower anyway, so that's fine. We'll take this and get the power up. You don't understand how the bosses instantly die, so I mean, each hit that they take takes out of what their maximum hit points are. So basically the fastest combination is 2 fireballs and 1 stomp on the head. Now if you want to shoot just fireballs, you can do 6. Or shoot 6. I'm pretty sure it's 6. And, you know, you can take them out that way. But I think it's just the combination of that many fireballs plus a stomp on the head is what makes that the fastest. I don't have a more technical explanation than that for it, but Donkey Kong speedruns anytime soon. Yeah, but we may throw 1 or 2 of those in there here in the next stream or 2, potentially. Alright, so how this level works, so I want the secret exit. So the way that works in this level is it's time-based in that the second pipe, like I just went in the first pipe, so the second pipe, whatever the second pipe is, you get into, the timer needs to be 250 or above, and it gives you, like it's 275 here. If as long as it's 250 or above into the second pipe, you'll get the secret exit, which is what this is. If it's 249 or less, you'll get the regular exit. So, this confused a lot of people back in the 90s of how that level worked, but that's basically how that worked. Ah, dang it, I missed that. What? You know what? I wasn't paying attention. I was totally not paying attention. I didn't hit the midway point either, which is even better. Yeah, that's honestly just a simple case of I wasn't paying attention. I sometimes get distracted. You know what? We'll hit the midway point just in case I manage to do that again. Thanks for the rose. Appreciate it. Watch me go through Mario 1 with 0 damage. Did I... Did I do a damage list? I guess I did do Mario 1 damage list, didn't I? Alright, here's another fun level. Yeah, it's but yeah, we're about to finish up here. But yeah, this isn't one of my better runs. Had some mistakes have been made. I'm also, well, also admittedly, I was gone on a trip for what, about a week and a half. So I'm a little out of practice. But hopefully you're all still enjoying it anyway. But yeah, unfortunately the new PB is not today. But yeah, consider this like a D-Rust run. Because yeah, if you don't play pretty often and stuff like that, yeah, you have to you get a little rusty with it, so. Alright, so we're gonna take damage here and pick up the other cape just to get through there quicker. And ooh, that's a little close. Hi, can I help you? Can I help you, Joey? Why don't you go lay down? Hotel Mario. Mario's missing. I had that game as a kid. It's something. It's a game. Oh, did that too early. Pick up the block. What are you doing? A game is a way to describe it. Yeah, it is. It is definitely a video game. Is it a good one? Well, I guess everybody can have their opinions on that, but it is a video game. Kind of have to thread the needle here because if I fly too high, I'll hit the bat. And if I fly too low, I'll touch the ground and get stuck on the little sandbars here. You know what? I haven't. I don't think I've really played the game Mario's Missing, that is, as an adult. So, maybe, you know what? Maybe I should play it sometime. Oh, I've missed the... okay, we're going to have to wait. So they had a version of Mario is Missing for the PC too. I think I borrowed it off of someone. Like I didn't own the game myself, but I think I borrowed it from like a friend or something. I feel like the PC version of the game was actually way better than the Super Nintendo one. But yeah, there was a PC version of it. Alright, just a couple more levels to go. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the Mario. Alright, so I'm going to scroll the screen to the left here. That's what that pause is. So I can make past the crushers without having to wait for them to cycle. This is also a pretty difficult level. And I totally just ran into that. God. Okay. Alright. Alright, well, we made it. I ran into the crusher like a dummy. Hi. Hi, Joey. What? Joey says he's hungry. Are you hungry? Also, Joey knows what the end of this game sounds like too, so you'll probably see him moving around a bit. Don't nudge me while I'm trying to play, Joey. There he is. Are you gonna drink all the water, Joey? Alright. 2 hours and 45 minutes. Hi. Hi, Joey. We call Joey the GG dog because he's here for the end of the game. High five. High five. Alrighty. Well, a little bit of a rusty run, but it went okay. High five. Sit. Come here and take it nice. No, take it. No, take it nice. Take it nice. Good boy. Alrighty, what time is it? It is 11:52 p.m. Um, Good boy. Don't forget to follow if you enjoy it. Hopefully you all enjoyed the 5-game run. Hi Joey, do you need a hug? Here you go. Good boy. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. What is your issue? What's wrong? You need to pee. He apparently needs to pee. We'll let the credits play out here. I'm trying to decide if I want to do anything else or not. Knock it off. That's unnecessary, Joey. That's it. He hasn't been fed in weeks. Yeah, have you been without food for weeks, Joey? He's like, yep. He's like, yep, no food for weeks. He's hungry. Well, that's what he wants to tell. That's what he's trying to tell us anyway. Yeah, I'm going to let him outside because he might need to go pee, actually. So, I will be right back. We'll let the credits play out. Okie dokie. Mario 2. Yeah, I guess we could do a Mario 2 run. You want me to do just a regular warpless run or a single character warpless run, or what do y'all think? I'm going to fire up the Japanese version of All Stars. We'll do just a regular warpless run, I guess. Let me load my splits here real quick. Alright, let's do a warpless run. Or, well, it's called all levels. But, anyway. I kind of... We'll try the timer too. To try to get that clip. And if I don't get it, I'll just keep going. It's somewhat important that I get that clip. So if I don't get it this time, I'll keep going without it. Just a little bit off. Alright, we'll just keep going. What's everybody's favorite character in this game? Oh. Oh, I've missed. Dude. There we go. Okay. But that was kind of sloppy. Oh, you're over there now, Joey. I gotta fix the camera. Set up and try to do another clip here. This one actually is the most important, but... Alright, got that one. So we're just doing Mario 2 to wrap up the stream. Ah, I didn't get it. Dang it. All right. There's Joey, who's... Oh, that's... Can I still make this? I don't know if I can make it. We're gonna try. Come on. Okay, just barely. I barely got it. Have to go with Toad. Alright. Ah, dang it. My favorite's Toad. No, I want that. Oh. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Alright. And Grumpy Dad Golf with Braid. Appreciate it. Hope your stream went well. What were you up to today? Luigi Bros 3. Nice. Joey says he's trying to do his best Mario 2 impression was trying to dig. Alright, Joey. Oh, that's not... I didn't know if that was going to be there or not. We have Tecate with 59 months. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. I think I'm out of cookies. I think I gave the last one away a bit ago, but we'll give him something else. I hope you're doing well. Congrats on almost 5 years. Alright, here's a fast little strat to take out Triclide here. So if you just jump in here and grab this guy, throw him against the wall like that. There you go. I am missing the fanfare skips like crazy today. We'll give you a chicken stick, Joey, because I don't have cookies. I'm out of cookies. That's it. Ah, come on. Ready for chicken stick? Make it nice. Good boy. Whoa. That is... I meant to pick the princess. I was... Dang it. Alright, well, we'll just use Toad. Don't forget to follow if you enjoy 2D Mario content. And dogs. Ah, dang it. Whoops. It's gonna screw up the star spawn, I think. We'll see. We should be good. All right. That vertical jumping room is so precise to be fast. Yeah, it really is. Definitely takes some practice. Hi, Joey. Can I help you? Oh, come on. That kind of screws this up because now I have to ride the cannon. Oh, that's a little close. That was pretty good, though. What are the buttons that I press? For what exactly? You weighed Kurt today 10.8 pounds at not even 7 months old. Dang. Sounds like a big cat. Just structurally big. Snoopy sized, yeah. The paper thing. Paper thing. Are you talking about the pause menu? The start button. So if you're wondering what I'm doing with the spamming the pause button when I'm doing the boss fights, that may be where this is coming into play. I picked the wrong character. I need Toad for this. So what's going on when I'm doing the boss fights and I'm spamming the pause button is when you defeat one of the bosses and they fly off the screen. What normally happens is the game or the screen will freeze, like you'll be frozen in place, and the door shows up, and the little fanfare music will play for like 5 seconds, something like that. But if you press start at just the right time, you can make it skip the freezing animation, and you can go into the door immediately. So that's what I'm trying to do, and I've managed to get it like once and I failed it the other 2 times, so that doesn't work on the original version. That's an All-Stars thing, but that's why I'm spamming pause on that. And if I get it here, yeah, if you pay attention here after I defeat the boss, then you may see that in action if I get it. And, well, I meant to pick up that other one. Oh. And see, like I got it there. The music hadn't even stopped playing and I was able to go into the door. So that's what's happening there. But hopefully that made sense. And now we'll do the fun level 6-2 with Luigi. With the terrifying jump across everything strat. Oh, come on. Ah, I didn't get it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if it hits the ground like that, it'll turn into a key. I don't know why it does that, but it does. Odd. I took a gamble and I made the wrong choice. And we have Hippie with 399. What is that? I'm sorry, it doesn't tell me with the chat thing that I have up. What is that? Regardless, thank you. Much appreciated. We'll give Joey a treat or two. You want some more treats, Joey? Oh, relax goose. Okay, I saw something else that told me what it is. Okay, it's a goose. Thank you. We'll give it to him. Let me finish the game. We'll give him a couple of treats. Just because I don't have enough time in between levels to do that. Realistically. No. Dang it. Alright, 6 vegetables. A wart here. And a miss. That's a tough one to hit, though. Alright, 1. 2. 3. Wow, I totally just missed time limit. Alright, what's up? Dude, really? I feel like I was pretty on point with this earlier. I'm kind of... Alright, one more. I think I lost count. I think that's the last one. Yeah, it's the last one. Okay. Alright. We have finished the game in 23 minutes, 57 seconds. Hi, Joey. Hi, Mr. GG Dog. High five. High five. High five. Good boy. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Alright, so I've got the goose, so we'll give you a chicken stick. Lay down. Take it nice. Wait. 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 Take it nice. There you go. And we'll give him a carrot once he finishes with that. So Chad with 30 GGs, appreciate it. Oh, I'm supposed to start work early tomorrow. I forgot about that. Oh boy. Okay. Do I play those guitars? Not on stream. Maybe someday I will. Let's give you a carrot. Sit. Sit. Catch. Oh, you missed it. You know what? I'll give you one more. Joey's pretty good at catching stuff. I kind of didn't give him a fair chance with that one, though. Sit. Sit. Good boy. It is a literal carrot. Yeah, so in the bottom thing here and stuff, they're baby carrots. Joey's a vegetarian. Nah, this guy likes a steak, don't you? Yeah, a lot of times you all get like steak and stuff for your birthday. Yeah, I know this guy likes a steak, but he likes carrots too. So, alrighty. We'll let the credits play out here, but I'm done for today. I will probably be back tomorrow and hopefully Saturday and Sunday and all that stuff. We'll do some longer stuff. And I'll let calm down. What about that Leonardo projection I had earlier? What about it? Oh, it's so what it is, it's Gobi brand RGB curtain lights. So you can make your own designs in I don't remember how many pixels the dimensions are and all that stuff. But basically you can have like a pixel grid essentially, and you can make your own little designs and stuff like that. So I've got different things. There are some, and some of them are animated. Some of these are built in. Some of the ones I made and stuff, like the Mario stuff, I pretty much made on my own. Well, mostly. So like there's a POW block. There's an emote of Smokey. There's a flower from Mario 3, like the ones on the overworld from World 4. I've got Mario, Small Fire Mario. I've got one for Luigi. And there's a few animated ones and stuff, like the Now, this one I did not make. This is one that I found and stuff, but there's an animated Koopa Troopa and all that stuff. So it's pretty nifty. And Hippie with 40 roses. Appreciate it. The DNA one. Oh, yeah, the DNA one's pretty good. This one's also pretty cool. There you go. All right. All right, so I am done for today. Like I said, I should be back this weekend. But anyway, thanks everybody for hanging out. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to follow if you enjoy the stream. I do a lot of stuff like this, so calm down, Joey. But anyway, take care, everybody. We'll see you next time.